The other part of it is the way that the institutionalized misogyny still happens today, and it is excessive. And if anyone that thinks that's rhetoric, go speak to some female entrepreneurs and ask them for their stories. They are shocking.
Yeah.
The things that are said about and to female entrepreneurs by the
Give me an example or two.
they're the sort of things that in the corporate world you might have heard in the 70s or 80s. So yeah, so this is a challenge that's getting worse, not better. I think, like most people, when I started JT, I believed the rhetoric that there was all of this amazing support for female entrepreneurs. And I talk about female entrepreneurs because that's my lived experience. I don't have the lived experience of other minority entrepreneurs. So, but I'm sure they could speak as eloquently about their lived experience.
Yeah.
But I assume there was all of that help that was available. And to date, I have still never had, Joint Talent has never had a penny of support. We've had no government grants. We've not been part of any funded programs or anything like that. And in fact, when I set up the business, I was told I was too old by one company that's supposed to be there to support female entrepreneurs, because I was 40 when I set up the business, clearly past it. And that they were only interested, another one was only interested in supporting female entrepreneurs in male-dominated sectors, even though within the embedded world, I'm the only female. And the stats that I talked about in the post that I put out on Monday, I think most people are shocked by. So back 10 years ago, out of every £1 of investment, and the stats in the US are pretty much equitable to this as well, but every £1 of investment that went to entrepreneurs, 2.5 pence of that goes to female entrepreneurs, which was crazy. What you're going to see more of are those female business leaders and entrepreneurs starting to take matters into their own hands because they expecting the rhetoric that's come from governments to sort it out hasn't worked.